Hey everyone, it's Mark Wiens with migrationology.com. I am in Taipei, Taiwan. We are getting a little bit of a late start today, so it is the early afternoon, and Ying and I are walking to the metro station now to go to a tea shop, and we're gonna sit and drink some hopefully very good tea, and then we will proceed onwards for the day from there. We got off the metro at Daan Park and we're gonna walk through the park probably, and the tea shop is somewhere up there. They call this a forest park, and you can see the landscape and the design is very kind of rustic. The grass is a little bit long. The trees are not very well manicured, but I'm really liking the feel of this park. But yeah, it feels like you're in an organized forest, and there is wildlife. There are squirrels and pigeons and all sorts of little critters around here. And this is a beautiful park right in the heart of Taipei. All right, I think this is the spot, even though I haven't seen a sign yet. Oh yeah, this is the right spot. Where should we sit? Okay, thank you. So we made it to Wistaria Tea House, which is one of the most famous and most elegant tea houses in Taipei. Reading through the menu though, it is very challenging to decide what to order. There's so many marvelous sounding teas, but I think I've decided on one, so I'm gonna order now. Taihe. Okay, Taihe one. And also we got one green tea, which is Spring Mountain Mist, which the waiter recommended. And then the one I'm really looking forward to though is a puerh tea, and this one is called Taihe. The first tea has arrived, the green tea, and it's brewing in a bowl, the leaves, and he said you can actually eat the leaves as well. But he said you can pour in hot water about 5 bowls worth, and then there are some extra tea leaves on the side which you can re-add to your bowl and keep on drinking. That is a very light aroma to it. Oh, that's beautiful. It's so light, but so like earthy, kind of like grassy, but that's delicious. And then to snack on, I just got a little bowl of mixed nuts. There's some almonds and cashews and pistachios maybe on here. After finishing the green tea, he brought the puerh tea, which is the one I'm really looking forward to the most. And the puerh tea is a fermented black tea, and so this is aged. So this is a really good quality tea, and I can't wait to taste this one. Oh, that has like almost a like smoky flavor to it, but it also tastes kind of like dirt actually, but like a very good quality dirt. Oh, that is so smooth, and that's delicious. Oh, that's really good. We just spent about 2 hours in that tea house drinking tea, and that was an entirely wonderful experience. It's not cheap for drinking tea, but the quality is superb, and both teas were really good, but I really got to give it up for that black puerh fermented tea. That was just incredibly good. Such a wonderful flavor, and yeah, that was just a great tea drinking experience. We just got off the metro at Shuanglian Station, and we are going to meet Joe and Raymond, who we hung out with yesterday and met yesterday, and we are gonna go to an evening night market now. We're gonna take exit 1 then walk down the street to Ningxia Market, which is right down there. We are here a little bit early, so I think some of the stalls will still be setting up. There are supposed to be some very famous places to eat oyster omelets, and gonna go check those out, see if we can find them now. I think this is the one. There are a bunch of oyster omelet places, both restaurants and street food stalls at this market, but I think we're gonna choose this one, and I can just smell those that sizzling oil and those oysters from here. This is the oyster omelet master, and he's just working a giant skillet, and he basically just fries a handful of oysters first and then pours on a batter, which includes, I think it's a sticky rice batter, and then on goes some eggs and then some what looks like some kind of mustard greens or vegetable. But one of the coolest things about this restaurant is that if you don't get it to go and if you sit inside, he will put the oyster omelet onto a plate and then put it onto this, that is a conveyor belt, and the oyster omelet goes around and then goes to someone's table to eat. We gotta wait for one to come around now. Oh, there it comes. There it comes, oyster omelet on a conveyor belt. We got the oyster omelet and just covered it with the sauce. But what I like about it already is there's quite a lot of vegetables, and it looks really gooey, big oysters, and it looks crispy and golden. And yes, this looks delicious. Just look at that consistency. Well, that sauce is a little bit sweet, but those oysters are literally just melting in my mouth as I'm talking. Really, really soft oysters. We came to a chicken skewer stall, and you just kind of pick and choose whichever skewers you want, and then they will heat them up, and then you eat them. So I'm going in for a skewer of heart. A row of chicken hearts on a skewer. And I think I can get 2 or 3 chicken hearts in one bite. Oh, that is good. All those have a nice little chewy texture. And he put some kind of a spicy, like seasoning on it. So this is a skewer stall. You just grab a basket and then you put in whatever skewers you want, and then they will grill them up in the back over there, and then you get them all fresh and hot. It's time to eat some vegetables, I think. Well, that'll probably make it feel better. Yeah. Small or big? Oh, here's a skewer of tofu. Okay, we got all those skewers, and they grilled them up, and then they put some kind of like a glazy sauce on them and some kind of seasoning as well. But I want to go in for that blood cake first. There's rice in there, I believe, and I have no idea what else, but it looks like it's like grilled blood pudding. Oh, that is hot. Oh. Yeah, that is very sticky, and then it has a little bit of an ironiness from that blood. But then what I like is that it's really hot, and it has a crispiness around the edges from being grilled. And then green beans. Oh yeah. This market has been fantastic. There's a lot of good food to eat here, and I really like this market. It has some unique foods that I haven't seen so far since being in Taipei, and also it has a lot of seating, so it's a good place to come to sit and eat dinner as well. But we are gonna head out now and go to another shopping place. I'm not sure exactly, but I'll see where soon. We just arrived to Taipei 101, which we were here a couple days ago in the daytime, but not at night. That is quite a view upwards. We ended up walking around there are some walking streets and shops and live performers around the Taipei 101. But now we are back in our hotel, and I want to say a big thank you to Joe and Raymond for showing us around and for hanging out. It was a pleasure to hang out with them. I want to say thank you to you also for watching this vlog. please remember to give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below, and I will see you on the next video.